Hello and welcome to Member Musing, a video podcast series that will bring audiences closer to the insightful conversations on the state of the MENA leisure and entertainment industry, also throwing light on innovative services, products and achievements of Menalac members. Today, I am very pleased to be speaking with Rajiv Sangari, Vice President, International Business and Special Projects for IMG Worlds of Adventure. Rajiv, thank you so much for joining me on Member Musing.
Hey, Brooke, how are you? Thanks a lot for having me here.
Our pleasure. Thank you so much. Let's start, shall we? Can you tell us a little bit about IMG Worlds of Adventure, Rajiv, and how long have you been associated with Menalac?
Sure. So that's the favorite one for me. IMG Worlds of Adventure is one of the group companies of Ilyas and Mustafa Galadhari Group. One of the pioneers, famous by the name of Galadhari Group, who were one of the first business houses of Dubai, who helped shape up some firsts in UAE, be it the print media or five-star hotels, entertainment park, driving institutes, and many others, basically. So IMG Worlds is their entertainment wing, and it's their entertainment arm of the group, where it's positioned as one of the largest indoor theme park in the world. And for the first time, they have got the Marvel and CN licenses together in this part of the world. And so I would say IMG was one of the first in Dubai to open up a theme park in August 2016 with 6 zones, all of different IPs and experiences with about 28 F&B stores and 25 retail stores, all bespoke and created in-house. It's one of a kind and heavily thematic theme park. About me, I was hired way back in 2014 when I was heading the Metal Toys Consumer Products Division in India. While in the planning phase, they had got me over here, and I have been an integral part of the planning, development, and execution phase of this beautiful product called as IMG Worlds of Adventure.
And when did you become associated with Menalac?
I personally got associated about in 2020, end of 2020. Before that, my IMG was a part of Menalac, or I would say it's one of the founding members of Menalac right from the beginning itself.
So, as we know, 2023 is shaping up to be quite an exciting year for the leisure and attractions industry. Tourism has become a significant focus for the countries in the MENA region, and according to a recent report, there are active projects exceeding $41 billion and with $21 billion already under construction in the Middle East's leisure and entertainment sector. Rajiv, from your perspective, what are some trends reshaping the leisure, entertainment and attractions industry in this region?
So I would say, the socio-economic factors like income, mobility, age, education, and cost are crucial in the evolution of demand of an industry. And together with leisure, these are responsible in determining the growth of international tourism. So today, I would say probably there are about more or less 55 tourist places and attractions, top attractions in UAE as of now. And as we are speaking, it's just keeping on growing. Good for all of us, I would say. So the latest study in 2020, in November 22, projected that the travel industry and tourism industry would be contribute about 280 billion in the country's GDP by 2028, and it will be mostly driven by the Dubai's fastest growing and fast spreading appeal as a destination for travel, entertainment, and investments, and for businesses as well. So it's not surprising today, I would say, that almost about 320,000 jobs directly are on board by travel and tourism, and about almost 5% of the total work force is working in this industry. So I would say it's extremely important that this trends keeps on changing, and we try to keep a very tight eye on this as to what's happening and what's not, basically, and what's going down or going slow. So as of today, I would say probably one of the biggest thing which is helping the industry in the UAE is the leisure travels. wherein the business travel, I would say business leisure travel, wherein it's a growing tourism trend, wherein people extend their businesses, travel to leisure activities from time to time. The second thing I would say probably is the mobile telephony, which people have been using and they have been booking. I would say that the latest news which says is about 2 out of 5 people are doing their online bookings for the travel and tourism. And I would also say that from the park that we are running, we are also experiencing a huge lot of people are now booking and then coming to the park or probably to the to entertainment industry as well. So it helps basically, and it's more valuable to the business, good for all of us, because people, they spend more than 50% on of their tours and travels if they are mobile telephony friendly. Thereupon, I would say personalization has become a big thing with today's customers. And as you would know, that it's important that by offering more flexible experiences that can be tailored to a traveler's needs, you stand a chance better in satisfying the clients, and that can lead to the repeat visits as well as retaining your clients as well, in fact. Then I would say what has been happening for the last 8-9 years has been a beautiful consolidated experiences which has been offered by the big houses of this country. A kind of a complete holistic experience to the customers has been given in the form of, let's say, hotel, resorts, arcade, FECs, theme park, water park, shopping malls, cinema, etc. This makes an experience completely seamless for the customers, be it the domestic customers, and especially, I would say personally, with the experience that I'm seeing across for the international clients, because it becomes a one-stop shop for an international traveler when they're making their bookings and kind of stuff. So I think this trend is really helping the industry as such, also because it's an ease of convenience that people are actually trying to book across at in one clicks basically. And the biggest thing which is helping us, and the trend which is now we've been seeing, and I think kudos to the UAE government, I would say, which they have been doing a great job basically in promoting this, is the average stay of the tourist in the country has been increasing by every single year, from 3.2 nights that it used to be about 3 to 4 years back. Now it's gone up to about 5.2. And more the nights the tourists are trying to spend in the country, it's all good for us. But as I said, a huge kudos not only to the entrepreneurs, but also to the government of this country, basically.
Fabulous.
So I think these are the trends which are helping us out.
Absolutely, so much going on. If we go back to Menalac, Rajiv, how do you feel their initiatives are adding value to the leisure and entertainment industry?
Good question. In fact, for the last 7-8 years, the region has been seeing an exponential growth in the investment from businesses and entrepreneurs, be it the theme parks or water parks, cinema houses, and of course, the emergence of Saudi in the entertainment area, in fact, as we all know that. And now, especially after COVID, Menalac recognizes that it's important to consolidate these ideas, thoughts, big brains together in this industry, and so as to ensure that the best practices, representation and the safety measures are being properly taken care in the industry. Mm-hmm. So today, Menalac represents more than 530 operators and 200 brands from 222 countries in the Middle East region. And it becomes all the more important for the industry to understand and have the necessary knowledge and awareness about the pressing issues that the industry faces from time to time, which Menalac is able to validate and then share it with its members, in fact. The key objective of our Menalac is to bring the best minds together to raise the standard of the key leisure attraction industry in the Middle East region and set new benchmarks for the industry locally and globally as well. And of course, Menalac gives an excellent opportunity to work with market and industry colleagues, which I would say so we can learn the market trends, new ideas, discuss, brainstorm, and then implement best practices, which is extremely essential for the industry as such, I would say.
So many creative and expert minds that you have within Menalac. One of the many initiatives by Menalac is their Leisure, Entertainment and Attractions CEO Conclave Conference, which is scheduled to take place on the 13th of March this year. This event is being held alongside other events, Deal 2023 Expo, the Menalac Water Park Conference, LEA Safety Day, and the Glamorous Awards Gala. Rajiv, can you tell us what can guests expect when attending the LEA CEO Conclave Conference? So what is the focus, the theme, and perhaps the topics for discussion this year?
So as we know, the LEA Conclave always happens to be one of the star attraction during the deal show of the industry. For the industry leader to come in together for a day, as they understand that it's an ideal platform to meet, learn, and interact with the stalwarts of the industry experts, and gain valuable insights on the industry best practices. They know it's good to hear from the owners, from the CEOs, from the top mind people from the entertainment industry. And we will be aiming once again to inform and educate and also attract around more than 150 people that we expect who will be the top-notch people from the industry to create a full house in the LEA conference. And we feel that all the top-level executives and senior management personnel would be representing the global manufacturers and suppliers, operators, and consulting firms who will be coming across. So the conference will also throw light on the growing opportunities, the current market scenario, new and emerging trends in the MENA region as such, basically. Some of the focus areas that I feel this time we will be representing this time would be more on how, for example, one of them is learning from Qatar. As to how it's a big learning that we can derive from Qatar as to how a big dream with a meticulous planning and execution with a proper given resources and of course with a passion, you can actually create one of the best FIFAs ever or a best event across. And these are the learnings that we like to probably take it from Qatar and the people out from there who have been invited. The big minds of Qatar have been invited to come across and share their viewpoints as to how they were able to manage on all these things. Second thing is also on the status of global industry in the COVID times. We all know what we all have gone through. That 2 years were, if I may not use the word horrendous, but they were actually for everyone. Mm-hmm. And we are now all eager to understand and analyze as to how COVID had affected the industry and how it's positioned now to drive the further going forward, basically towards normalcy. So we'll have one of the big fours coming in and speaking on this and talking and giving us their viewpoints as to how the market, the economy, and then the industry is well poised to take up from here onwards. One of the focus area also of this conclave would be the big thing called as metaverse. Everyone's been talking about it, mm-hmm. and it's a key word lately as metaverse, which was just an idea for till some time back, is now reshaping the future of as to how we are going to consume the offering which is going to be coming in from the industries. So already, as we all know, there are about a couple of companies, big companies, as I would say, who have already gotten into the space of metaverse, and it would be so wonderful to understand from them as to how metaverse is going to reshape the way people are going to consume entertainment and the leisure activities going forward. And one of the hottest topic would be a debate which is going to happen in one of the panels of the IP versus non-IP. What are the pros and cons of having an IP-based product or services or entertainment activities, and what are the pros and cons of sticking on with the non-IP based basically. So one of the topics would be in this event called the CEO Conclave would be on the IP versus non-IP. And the word that's going across all across the I would say region, not only region, but in the global entertainment industry is a Saudi. the Saudi entertainment space. So one of the panels, one of the sessions will be on the Saudi as the latest entrant, but surely the biggest investor and the creator in the leisure and entertainment space at this point. So, and of course, there will be many other focused areas, but these are the 4 or 5 areas which I would be saying will be the key focus areas for the CEO Conclave this year.
I would love to be a fly on the wall to this conference. Very
Absolutely, you're most welcome.
My little wings.
Yeah,
Raj,
yeah.
Thank you so much, Rajiv. There's wonderful things said there, and it's definitely drumming up my intrigue, as I'm sure our audience, to the LEA Conclave. I'm sure it will be a fantastic day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Very well appreciated. Thank you.
To our audience, do head straight to Menalac's website to learn more about the LEA CEO Conclave, Deal 2023 Expo, and the other highly anticipated events in March, including how to purchase tickets. Make sure you also follow.
Yeah, and see you all on the 13th March at the CEO Conclave.
Do follow Menalac's social media pages. All the links will be found in the description section of this episode. Thank you to our audience for tuning in. I'll be back with another guest on Menalac's member Musing. Goodbye.